The moment I picked up the OnePlus 15 and the Sandstorm finish, I realized something. This might be the best-looking Android phone of the year, and it's not even close. OnePlus launched 3 finishes this time, but Sandstorm doesn't just stand out, it completely resets what a premium smartphone should feel like in your hand. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. And that's the biggest surprise here. We're used to flashy colors and glossy backs, but Sandstorm is a different vibe. It's matte without looking dull, textured without feeling rough, and somehow both soft and ultra-durable at the same time. It's the kind of finish that makes you put your phone face down on purpose, just so people ask what it is. So why does this matter? Because design isn't just aesthetics. It changes how you use your phone every day. If a finish improves grip, resists scratches, hides smudges, feels premium, and still manages to look unique, that's a huge win. And based on early impressions from people who've actually handled all 3 versions, Sandstorm is the one that nails all of that. OnePlus didn't just choose a new color, they built a whole new material experience around it. Here's what makes Sandstorm so interesting. OnePlus gave it a soft-touch fiberglass back paired with a ceramic-like coating created through micro-arc oxidation, or MAO if you like sounding technical. The result is a surface that's cool to the touch, lightweight, slightly textured, and way tougher than you'd expect. OnePlus claims it's 3.4 times stronger than aluminum and 1.3 times stronger than titanium. Even if you ignore the exact numbers, what you feel immediately is confidence. You can tell this is made to handle real-world use, not just look good under studio lighting. And that's actually one of the biggest differences compared to the other finishes. Infinite Black uses an anti-glare glass back, clean, simple, but nothing we haven't seen before. Ultraviolet goes for a 2-tone shimmer with a bluish edge, which looks cool from certain angles, but not everyone wants their phone to double as a disco ball. Sandstorm, on the other hand, is subtle, but also striking. It makes an impression without screaming for attention. The moment you rotate it under light, you get this smooth, almost sandy gradient that feels organic, not engineered. And because it's matte, fingerprints basically don't exist. If you've ever used a glossy black phone, you know why that's a blessing. Of course, the finish is just one part of the story. Underneath that exterior, the OnePlus 15 is shaping up to be a serious flagship contender. We already know it's running Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, the same chip across global models, and that's paired with Oxygen OS 16. No region-specific downgrades, no weird compromises, just the full experience everywhere. On the front, you get extremely slim 1.15mm side bezels and support for up to 165 Hz in gaming mode. If you've seen Oppo's Find X9 Pro, none of this is shocking, but it's still impressive that OnePlus is keeping the same design direction while pushing refresh rates even higher for gamers. Battery life also looks promising with a massive 7300 mAh cell across all models. That alone tells me that this phone isn't just about looking good, it's built for people who actually use their phones heavily. Then there's the camera setup. OnePlus ditched the Hasselblad partnership this year and moved to its own Detail Max engine powering a trio of 50-megapixel sensors. We don't have the full verdict yet, but the shift suggests OnePlus is aiming for more control and maybe a new identity in its imaging. And honestly, a strong camera system paired with this kind of design could put OnePlus back in the conversation with Samsung's flagships. But coming back to Sandstorm, because that's the part people keep talking about, this finish feels like OnePlus finally found its signature look again. Something that feels intentional, thoughtful, and different from the herd. Most smartphones today follow a predictable formula, especially in the premium space. You pick from glossy black, shiny blue, or some kind of pastel. Sandstorm breaks that pattern without feeling gimmicky. It's the kind of finish that makes you appreciate the phone before you've even powered it on. And for a lot of people, that first impression matters just as much as specs. After handling all 3 versions, the reviewer didn't hesitate. Sandstorm is the best one. Not because it's the flashiest, but because it's the most complete. It's tough, premium, comfortable, smudge-resistant, and genuinely unique. It looks like something OnePlus designed with a purpose, not just a color meant to fill out a product page. If this finish represents the direction OnePlus is taking, practical materials that still feel high-end, then the OnePlus 15 is already off to a strong start. And if you're already eyeing pre-orders, the early bird bonus of a free DJI Osmo Mobile 7 gimbal doesn't hurt either. For now, the full review is still under embargo, but one thing is clear. The Sandstorm finish isn't just the best of the bunch. It might be one of the best smartphone finishes we've seen in a long time. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.